Hello, my name's Steve Minotti. I'm your host today from A.V.A.Live Radio. Tonight we're coming to you from downtown Fort Lauderdale, and we're at the Broward Center of the Performing Arts. We're at Crystal Hardigan's Showcase. And tonight in the Green Room we're going to feature Left on Red. So don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Today's show is brought to you by Jackie's Boutique. Hi. We're here with Leah Alonso and Kelly Halloran from Left on Red. Why don't you guys give us a little bit of background on you guys? What you do and everything.
Okay. We started out making our living playing in the New York City subways. That's where we're based. And the term that describes street performers would be buskers. So we started out as New York City subway buskers. And we've been touring together for the past 2.5 years. We started out 4 years ago.
Wow, that's pretty
I
good.
play violin and sing, and Leah plays guitar. And it's folk rock Americana music.
Who does most of the songwriting for you guys, or do you do, are you equally?
We write a lot of songs together, but I would say that Leah does also probably 70% of Left on Red's songwriting. And we also, we do co-writes
with other songwriters.
Right.
But 60 to 70% of it is all Leah. Yeah.
Now, how many CDs do you guys have out?
4.
4. So you're quite busy. So you're averaging one a year roughly.
Right.
Yeah.
We have, as soon as we finished our last album, which is a concept album called Tracks, which is actually an album that uses the sounds from the subways that we played in for years to tell the story between the songs of our experiences, our observations of how people live in the city and how they interact on the stage of the subway. So after we finished Tracks, which was a big undertaking, we were like, we want to get back in the studio because we have so many more songs that we want to record, and we're very prolific. We always writing every day.
Well, so you are presently working on another CD then?
Right. We might actually even record it here in Florida.
Well, yeah. Well, there's some good spots down here. I know that.
So many great musicians, and that's why we've pretty much moved here for the next 3 months.
Right.
This is our third tour of Florida, and every time they just keep getting longer because we want to stay, and we love the reception that we get here, and there's people really listen to the music, and not that that's not true of other places that we tour, but there's this great appreciation for music here and great musicians, community.
All right. Yeah, that's I got, obviously I saw you two play last year, and I was very impressed with what I saw. And I love the violin. When you put it on anything, it makes everything sound good. So what's in the future? You have some gigs, obviously, a bunch of gigs lined up down here. I did look at your your schedule, and it looks pretty full. Looks like you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we have our schedule up on leftonred.com, and while we're here, we're constantly continuing to book. So we're booked for the next 3 weeks, and then we go back to New York City, and we've got a week's worth of gigs there, and then we're back in Florida for about a month and a half, maybe longer than that, depending on how the booking's going. And
Right.
we're just constantly, while we're here, when we're not playing gigs, we're seeking out more gigs.
Now, I know we just had somebody that we interviewed on our show the other day, Lainey Nash. She did the Pensacola Songwriters. Were you all there? at that one?
No, we just flew in yesterday.
Ah,
So we're
flew in
just-
right for Crystal Hardigan's showcase,
right.
which is a phenomenal, for the fans out there, is a phenomenal showcase. I had got a chance to do it, but it was quite an honor to me, and this is a place where you get a lot of respect, the Broward Center. And so we're excited to see your performances tonight. So how did you guys meet? Have you been friends a long time, or, went to school together, that type of thing?
We met in prison.
In prison? Oh, that's...
Just another day in prison, you
Yeah,
know.
you
just
know.
We're like, we actually come from very different worlds. I grew up in California in Mexico City, and I came to New York for college and started songwriting. And I was in the singer-songwriter scene in New York and was singing backup for this band called the Truth Seekers.
Yes.
And just great band, like funk, soul kind of band. And one day I showed up to the gig and Kelly was filling in for the drummer. And she's also an amazing, other than being amazing at the fiddle, she, composes on guitar, ukulele, drums. On this gig she was playing drums.
Right.
And we connected on that gig, and then I had been hired to do a party, and I asked Kelly to come and play on that gig, and she came over to rehearse. It was a few hours before the show, and we played
rehearsing for like maybe
Yeah.
20 minutes
We
of
played for
talking for the.
yeah, we
sing.
played for 20 minutes, and it was just like, it was so perfect,
Right.
the chemistry and the understanding, the unspoken understanding between us.
Right.
And then we did the show, and people were like, how long have you been playing
Right.
together? We're like, 3 hours, you know?
Yeah, sometimes it just happens that way.
Mm-hmm.
When you connect musically, it's like a good relationship,
Mm-hmm.
where it just is kicks right from the start. And, and I can see that you guys have great chemistry together. And the people at the Broward Center are surely going to get a good show tonight. I'm confident on that.
We're
Social
excited.
media. You got some social media sites you can tell our fans how to just connect with your, with Left on Red. Obviously you have a website, but you got a Facebook page, I'm sure, and
We're all over the social media. We do a lot of our social media ourselves, so we love interacting with our fans on Facebook, YouTube, and
Twitter.
Twitter.
You're twittering.
We tweet regularly, and I'm not shy to say it. I tweet, and I enjoy it, and I'm proud. Tweet, and I'm proud.
Well, that's how you get yourself out there. That's part of the growth in the social media and how you brand yourself and get out there.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's been a pleasure to have you two on the show, and I can't wait to go see the performance. And thank you guys. And we're signing off from the Broward Center.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Today's show is brought to you by Jackie's Boutique. Hey, can we get I love A.V.A.Live Radio?
I love A.V.A.Live Radio.
We love A.V.A.Live Radio.
A.V.A.Live Radio.
Now you know how hard my job is.
We're Left on Red, and we love AVI Radio.
Oh, close.
A.V.A. Radio.
Damn it.
But that was almost perfect.
All right, here we go.
This
Where-
is where this
Oh,
is
is it where?
Okay.
We're Left on Red, and we love AVA Radio.
All right.
I think that.